Here we are in section 5-3 with numbers 37 through 42, and it says to factor, so we're breaking it up into the polynomials that multiply to this as a sum or difference of cubes. Now, first of all, cubes, perfect cubes. So numbers perfectly cubed give us perfect cubes. 1, 8, 27, we have this list over here, so we can identify those numbers kind of quickly. And we should note that sum or difference, so addition, like number 38, or difference, subtraction, both of them will work. So we're going to write down the formulas over here. That's different than with squares. Squares, you can only use it with a difference of squares and have it factor. A sum of squares won't. So let's write this down as a difference of cubes, a cubed minus b cubed. When you identify what is actually being cubed and what is actually being cubed, then it factors into something that looks almost exactly the same, but without the cubes. And then you have to have an a squared because this first times the first has to be this a cubed. And then you're going to have a plus b squared clear over here in the end. B times b squared gives you b cubed. So that takes care of that. And then the middle guy in here that allows for all the cancellation of all the middle terms with all of the multiplying and super distributing is this times this opposite sign, plus ab. So the first times the last, opposite sign. Same thing happens with a cubed plus b cubed. It looks like a plus b, and then yeah, a squared and a plus b squared over here to make sure you get an a cubed and a b cubed at the end. And the guy that doesn't mess up but causes everything to cancel out is a minus a times b in the middle. So you'll notice these are almost exactly the same, except if you want to end up with a negative b cubed, you got to start with a negative b and have the plus in the middle here. If you want a plus b cubed, you got to have a plus b and then a minus ab in the middle to cancel all of the middle terms. All right, let's do it. So in this case, this is x cubed minus 8. And 8 is the same as 2 cubed. So this says that our a is x and our b is 2, and we're in subtraction. So we write down x minus 2, and then a squared, so that's x squared, plus ab plus b squared, which is 4. There we go. All right, a cubed plus 512. There's our a. 512 is 8 cubed. So it's 8 is the number we're going to use, and a in our factoring. So let's write that down. We've got a plus 8. So we're using this formula right down here. A plus 8, a squared, minus 8a, or a times 8, and then plus b squared, and b is 8, which is 64. And if you look at it, we'll have, yeah, a cubed, and then the last guy will be 512. 8 times 8 squared will give you 8 cubed. All right, let's do number 39. This is our a, and let me see, this is 6 cubed, so 6 is our b. Difference, so we are m minus 6, and then m squared, and plus 6 squared, that's a 36 on the end. That'll make 6 times 36 is 6 cubed. And then opposite sign plus 6m in the middle. And we have followed that formula. And you could try that sometime. You multiply that out and you get, wow, all the middle terms cancel. And you're left with m cubed minus 216. All right, number 40. There's the 1 right there. 1 is 1 cubed. So we get to use a is t and b is 1. So it's t minus 1. And then following the rest of this formula right there would be t squared plus 1 times t plus 1 squared. And there we have it. Number 41. 27x cubed. So that's actually 3x altogether cubed. So the a is our 3x, and this guy is 10 cubed. So we're going to use 10 and 3x. So and this is a subtraction, so we're at this formula right up here, 3x minus 10. And then we have 9x squared plus ab. Let me see, plus ab, so that's plus 3x times 10 is 30x plus 100. Wow, look at that. Okay, and for our final one, 343q cubed. Okay, so here's 343 right here. So this is 7q is the perfect cube here, and 64 is 4 cubed, so that's plus 4 cubed. So A is 7q, B is 4, and we're this formula right here, so it'll be 7q plus 4, just like it looks. Then we've got 49q squared. Do you see how we squared all of A? And yeah, when you take that times that, 7 times 7 squared is 7 cubed, which is 343. 7 times 49 is 343, and q cubed. Then we've got to have a plus 4 squared is a 16 over here. And we've got to have a minus this times this, which is 28q. Excellent.